Hey everybody, my name is Marissa. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm bringing to you a tutorial on this eye and face look, basically how I do more of a toned down everyday look. Remember, I'm a makeup artist and I'm also a beauty girl, so there will be a lot of steps involved still, but I haven't done my winged liner today to make it a little bit easier while still maintaining more of a bold eye. I love to play up my eyes. They're my favorite feature, and I love big, bright, bold eyes. So I used the Kylie Kyshadow, the bronze palette today, and I love this palette. I used every single shade in it, so I'll give you a little mini tutorial on that too. Also, for the lip, I didn't include it in this video because I did a whole swatch first impression review of the new L'Oreal Infallible lip paints that are new to the drugstore, and if you guys are interested, once that's up, I'll link it in the cards right there. So without further ado, let's get on to the tutorial.
Okay, so we're starting off with the Estée Lauder Global Anti-Aging Wake Up Balm. I love that this plumps up the skin and it makes it look like it's glowing from the inside out. Then I'm taking the Dior Airflash foundation, spraying it onto an actual Dior brush, and then blending that in circular motions over the face. This is a huge brush that's really fluffy, so it blends everything so quickly. Then I'm taking the DiorBlush contour stick, which glides on so smoothly, might I add. Look at that. Putting that on the cheekbones, under the jawline, down the neck, sides of the nose to slim the nose, and then on the forehead. And I'm using the same Dior brush that I used for the foundation and using circular motions to blend. I love how this is super fluffy, so it blends really, really well. And then it's also a hugely dense brush, so it blends really quickly as well. Just a great combination for a very quick everyday contour. Then I'm going in with the Revlon Insta Ready blush stick. I love this color. It's like kind of like a deep pink, almost mauve shade, and I think once you blend it out, it looks like a natural flush, like you just came in from the cold. It's really pretty. Now I'm going in with the Smashbox Halo highlighting wand. This has like beaming highlight. It's golden sunset type of highlight. Really, really pretty. But my favorite thing about it is that it dries down and it stays there. I find with these high points of the face, so under the brow, down the cheekbone, center of the face, down the nose, especially on the bow of the lip, everything melts away if you use like a cream highlighter. So the best thing about this is that it stays all day. Now for the smallest amount of color correction under the eyes, I'm taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Honey, which is actually a peach, and I don't know whose skin is actually peach colored, but it works perfectly for me under the eyes. I'm taking this grinding powder, which is pretty cool, from Smashbox. It grinds fresh powder every single time, and I'm taking my Goss brush just to blend it under the eyes in the T-zone, and I'm also going to be blending that over the eyelids because it has a little bit of pigment to it, and that'll act as my primer. Then I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown and the incomparable number 12 brush, also from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm gonna be running that through my brows, brushing the hairs down, finding the arch, filling that part in, and then brushing the hairs back up. And that's what gives me my natural look to my brows. Then I'm taking the Kylie Cosmetics KyShadow, the bronze palette. I love this palette, honestly. I'm blending Jasper all over the lid first. I know I already primed it, but I just want to brighten it up a little bit. Then for my transition shade, I'm going to be using Topaz, which is a light mid-tone brown, and doing windshield wiper motions with my Smith Cosmetics brush right through the crease before going in with Tiger's Eye, which I'm putting into the outer V. You can see that there, and then blending that through the crease as well. And I'm also going to take the same brush I used with Jasper just to make sure everything looks really blended, blown out, and smoky. Then I'm taking Hematite, which is more of like a reddish brown, putting that under the eyes. You already know I love an under eye smoky, so this was just completely necessary for me. Then I'm taking Citrine, which is that beautiful bright pop color, and I love how this brings warmth to the look, and I just think it's such a great idea, especially for people with brown eyes. A bright pop color will help to bring different colors out of your eyes as well. And I'm using circular motions and just blending that all over all the work that I've done just to add a little bit more oomph to the look. Also blending that in the lower lash line to make sure everything looks consistent. I'm taking quartz and putting that in the inner tear duct and then also under the arch of the brow before going in with Goldstone, which is the kind of goldy bronze shade, and putting that all over the lid, then blending out with my Smith brush just to make sure everything looks very seamless and blended. Keywords today. Then I'm taking bronzite, and a combination of that with Obsidian, which is the dark brown and the black in the palette respectively. And I'm going to be lining my lash line, just the smallest amount of a wing too. Like I said, I want this to look really natural. So I felt that the wing had a little bit too much contrast with the black, so I took a little bit more of hematite, which is that reddish brown, with a crown pencil brush, and I ran that over where I put the wing, just for more of a gradient. Now I'm taking my favorite Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, you already know. I broke out a new tube recently and I fell back in love instantly. My favorite way to apply it, as you can see here, is pulling through the lashes but also rolling the brush, and that gives you that curl. Moving on to a quick tight line, I always do this to make the roots of my lashes look a lot thicker. I'm using the Makeup Forever Aqua XL waterproof eye pencil for that. Then I'm taking the Dior lip scrub. This is new. It's a scrub in the stick form, so it's really easy to use. And then the scrub, once it exfoliates the lips, melts away into a balm, and then you can keep it on your lips and it hydrates them as well, which is going to be great because I'm doing a lip swatch video next. I'm highlighting with the Dior Nude Air Luminizer in this beautiful gold shade. It's honestly just gorgeous. And then I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible blush, this orangey shade. It's really pigmented and it blends really nicely too once you get going. And then I'm setting everything down with the Badescu Rose Water Spray, just for a little extra hydration in the winter time. And that's the finished look. I love this like gradient, blended, smoky look that's still really natural and wearable for every day.
So that's it for the tutorial today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave me a like so I know. Also, in the comments below, let me know if you prefer voiceover or talk through tutorials. YouTube recommends making shorter videos so that people will watch them. But for me, I don't know, I like to talk to you guys. So let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to me if you aren't already so you don't miss any more videos from me in the future. I'll see you next time. Bye.